Welcome back, friends. This is director's log number 2 for the Widowmaker fan film. So it's February 11th and it's 9:32 a.m. and production is not that far away. Fortunately, we've hit some pretty major snags. The main one being that we had to recast our main actress. And it all comes down to scheduling. Scheduling is really frustrating sometimes when you're dealing with a project that doesn't have any money behind it. Normally when you're paying someone a decent amount of money, they can take it as a priority. But because this project is so low budget, I am kind of at the whim of other people's schedules. And unfortunately, there was a conflict of scheduling between the main actress and some of the key crew members. And in the end, I kind of had to weigh out which one made more sense. So we're going ahead and trying to find a new actress. So I've already reached out to a couple and I'm just waiting to get back some information from them before I can go ahead and make my choice. But it's really, it's unfortunate because the person that we had attached to begin with was such a perfect fit. And so it's been difficult to kind of just be like, okay, we have to move on, unfortunately. And it's disappointing for her as well, I'm sure, because she was really excited for the project. But what are you gonna do? I'm sure there's something in the future we can work together on. Now, several of the actors that I'm looking to replace her with don't have the right kind of hair. Which means that we're gonna have to go out and take a look at wigs. So before we can make a decision on one of the actors, we have to go see if we can actually find a wig that's gonna be believable and authentic and look natural, which just means one more expense. I'm gonna buy a wig, friends. What am I gonna do with this wig afterwards? I have no idea. You might be wondering why I'm wearing a hat indoors. I mean, actually I wear a hat indoors a lot for these videos, but it's because I just got out of the shower and I had wet hair. Past that, the art department has started working and they've come up with mood boards, some sample images, like inspiration images, designs for some of the props that we're going to be using, as well as some of the costume pieces they already had. So they sent me a bunch of like documentation images and we started choosing which style of dress would work best for the character. Meanwhile, I've finished the shot list and it's looking pretty cool, I gotta say. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm trying a lot of strange shots that I haven't done before, doing kind of like off-axis things or framing people really close to the edge to kind of give this off-putting sense to it. The first draft of the shot list came out to, I believe, 35 shots for the scenes, and so we're going to try and shoot it over 2 days. And actually, right after this recording, I have a call with the DP, Renee, to go over the shot list for the first time and talk about what he thinks about it, kind of any inspiration he can bring to it, anything we can switch. Maybe he might think something is not feasible, or maybe an idea in the shot list kind of sends him off on a tangent and we come up with something even better. And then after that meeting, I'll be heading straight to the Beanduck offices because I have a meeting with Beatrice, my co-producer, and we're gonna go over everything so far. I've kind of been taking the lead on this in terms of producer, which is unusual for our projects, but I kind of wanted to. I really wanted to try that aspect of the filmmaking process as well. And so it's kind of just to touch base and make sure we're all on the same page and she's up to date on everything that I've prepared so far. And then just start kind of like distributing tasks as we get closer to the date. So that's it. I'm admittedly a bit stressed out about the actor situation because our original shoot dates were supposed to be February 26th and 27th, and I think we're still trying to get to that, but that means that, and that means we're only about 3 weeks away from shooting. So it's coming up. It's coming up. We got to get there. We got to speed up. Who would have thought this would cause me so much stress, right, friends? It's not like I'm working on anything else at the same time, right? If you haven't checked out the previous director's log or the initial announcement of the fan film, I've left the cards here so that you can go ahead and click them and watch them. But I hope you stick around for more director's logs and the eventual release of the short film. Bye, friends.